So you're thinking about living in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys, and maybe even in a small town like Lexington, Virginia. Well, in this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of Lexington, and I'm going to show you several of its neighborhoods that you might want to live in. But if you hang around to the end of this video, I am going to take you to a place just outside of Lexington that has some very rare Virginia gold. And I've worn this shirt today to remind you to hang around to the end of the video so you can find out what that is. But let's go ahead and get started right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living and eating and sleeping and playing in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys and in towns like Lexington, then just click on that subscribe button and touch that bell icon so you can be the first to be notified about all the current real estate market information here in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys. Hi, my name's Stefan, and along with my wife Leslie, we get phone calls and emails every day from folks just like you who are looking to sell a home or to purchase a home here in Virginia's mountains and valleys. And as real estate agents, we absolutely love to help those folks when they call. So whether you're looking to make a move in 9 days or 90 days, pick up the phone, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. That information's all down below, and we'll be happy to help you like we've helped so many other people to find their home or sell their home here in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys. So today here we're at Jordan's Point Park, right on the banks of the Maury River, just north of Washington and Lee University and Virginia Military Institute here. And the Maury River is named after a man. His name was Matthew Maury, who was a naval officer here in the United States during the 1800s. Maury was also an accomplished oceanographer who studied thousands of captain's journals and was the first to map the ocean currents of the world, thus allowing ocean travel to speed up significantly. In doing this, it led him to get the nickname Pathfinder of the Seas. After the Civil War, Maury taught here at Virginia Military Institute until his death in 1873. So the river you see behind me, the Maury River, originally named the North River of the James, was renamed as the Maury River in 1945 in honor of Matthew Maury. And like I say, his principles are still things that we use today with the ocean currents for travel, and just kind of a neat thing that Matthew Maury, the river is named after him, had a piece of Lexington right here. So let's go ahead and get you into our first neighborhood, and we'll take a look at our first home. So we're here in the Saddlebrook Ridge neighborhood, which is just north of Interstate 64 and just minutes north of downtown Lexington. And as you can see behind me, we're still developing here in the neighborhood. It is a fast-growing neighborhood, and I would consider this neighborhood, although it doesn't have to be, but a lot of starter homes here and homes that are of an extremely affordable price here for the area. This neighborhood is also located just behind some of the big brand shopping like a Walmart and a Lowe's and AutoZone, and there's a Ruby Tuesday up here on Highway 11 just north of Lexington. This neighborhood contains apartments, it contains townhomes, and it also contains single-family homes. Townhome values in this neighborhood are going to range from about in the 200s, and single-family homes are going to range in price from about $250,000 to $325,000. Most of the single-family homes have 3 or 4 bedrooms and are between 1,100 and 1,500 square feet. And building in this neighborhood started around 2007, but as you can see there earlier, it is still going on today. And if you look too here, it sits at the top of a hill, so you see behind me over there, you got some beautiful, maybe hard to see, but some beautiful mountain views of the Blue Ridge Mountains there, and have the Appalachians on the other side over here. So, but like I say, I'm going to go ahead and take you up the street here a little bit, and I'm going to show you one of the properties here in this neighborhood. So the home that you see behind me here has a contract that has been placed on it. However, it was on the market for $309,000. It was built in 2017. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, 1,324 square feet of above ground finished living space. If you break that down, it's about $233 a square foot, and it sits on just over a third of an acre lot, 0.34 acres. Being only 6 years old, this home is a great starter home. It's a one-level open concept living that's great for family and for entertainment and for having fun. The kitchen flows into the living room, in which there's a nice fireplace, and on the side here there's also a nice attached 2-car garage as well. So you figured out what that Virginia gold is yet? Well, getting closer to finding out what that is. But you know, one of the neat things about Lexington is it's a small town. It's about 7,200 people in the town. It's sister town, I guess you would say, about 10 miles away. Buena Vista has about 6,600. The entire county, 22,000. So you're talking about a place, an entire county tower area with only about 37,000 people living in it. So if you're looking for a rural area, this is definitely the place for you. So right now, though, we've gone into the Ponds of Lexington neighborhood here, which, as you can see behind me here, has multiple sites that are still available for purchase and to build your dream home, if you like. Its amenities include, did I mention, mountain views? And as we get up here a little bit more, you look over there, you see House Mountain, one of the most notable landmarks down here in Lexington. And but it also has 2 ponds, it has a lake, it has a community clubhouse with both indoor and outdoor pools. It also has a fitness room and an event center, event room, and there's over 100 acres of green space here in the neighborhood. Home values in the neighborhood range from about $300,000 to all the way up to $900,000, but there's a sweet spot between about $400,000 and $600,000. Most of the homes in the neighborhood here are between 3 and 5 bedrooms. They have between 1,200 and 5,000 square feet of finished living space. Build dates also began here around 2007, and like I said, there's multiple lots here, and a lot of those lots are in the 40s, 50s, and $60,000. But like I say, there's House Mountain over there in the background, and find just some beautiful, beautiful views in this up and coming neighborhood. So, but I want to go ahead and I want to take you down to the end of the street down here, and I'm going to show you a home. It's on the lower end of the price range here in the neighborhood that just sold, so you can get an idea of what a house would sell for in here at that size. So like I said, you can still see that they're still building houses here in the Ponds of Lexington neighborhood, but the home that you see behind me here, as I said earlier, is on the lower end of the price range here in the Ponds of Lexington. It was built in 2018, and it currently has a contract on it for $325,000. It has 3 beds and 2 baths. It has 1,178 square feet of finished living space. You break that down, it's about $276 a square foot. And it sits on a 0.16 acre lot. This home, again, would be great for a starter home, or if you're moving in from a larger home and you're considering downsizing. It has beautiful hardwood floors. The kitchen has granite countertops and tiled floors, and there's a gas fireplace for those cool winter nights. And additionally, as you can see, there's an attached 2-car garage there, and you can certainly enjoy all of those mountain views right here from this home in the Ponds of Lexington. So we're here in our last neighborhood, the Maury Cliffs neighborhood, and as you can see by some of the homes, it's a little bit of an upscale neighborhood here just on the north edge of the Maury River across from VMI. And many homes in this neighborhood have mountain views. You can't really see it, but these homes here all have beautiful mountain views of House Mountain and the rest of the Appalachian Mountains. Home values in this neighborhood range anywhere from about $400,000 to $850,000, and like I say, they're larger homes square footage wise. Most of them have between 3 and 5 bedrooms like normal, but they have about 2,500 to almost 7,000 square feet of living space. The build dates here start around the early 90s on average and go all the way into the 2000s, although like I say, you can see that there's still lots here that are available to be built on. So if you're interested in the neighborhood, you can build your dream home here as well. Lot sizes here can be anywhere from about half an acre or so up to almost 2 acres of land, and I'm going to go ahead and go on right down here just a little bit more, and I'm going to show you a house that is currently for sale here in Maury Cliffs. So this beautiful colonial revival mansion home here, all made of brick, is currently on the market, listed for $729,000. It was built in 1994. It has 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths, and 1 half bath. It has 4,180 square feet of finished living space that is above ground. If you break that down, that's only $174 a square foot, and it sits on a 1.10 acre lot. One of the neat things about this home is that it has deeded access to the Maury River with a nice picnic area just over the hill over here. Inside, there's a nice breakfast nook with some great views and beautiful granite kitchen counters and crown molding and base and trim throughout the house. And there's both a gas and wood burning fireplaces here in this home as well. Additionally, the lower level is handicap accessible, and it can be used for that purpose, or it can be used as an apartment as well, or maybe a rec room, whatever you'd like to make it into. There's also access to fiber optic cable here in this neighborhood, and there is a nice spa and hot tub as well. And then there's a large rear deck, which you can't see it from here, like I say, but it just overlooks the mountains to the west, House Mountain being one of those dominant features. So that's another one of the neighborhoods here. But at the beginning of the video, I talked to you about some Virginia gold. Well, let's go find out what that is. Okay, so I've teased you a couple times since the beginning of the video, and I told you here at the end we would look at a place that had some very rare Virginia gold. And think about my shirt. Well, while they're not quite as gold as my shirt, we are here at the Virginia Gold Orchard, known for growing Asian pears, which have a brownish gold color to them. Having a Asian pear orchard here in Virginia is very unusual, as 95% of all of the Asian pears that are grown in the states of California, Oregon, and Washington. So when you come here, when you pick up your pears, you can also come out here and sit in the beautiful pavilion area here and sip on some wine and look at the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains, or you can do that inside the wine tasting room. Also over here, you can maybe see some sunflowers and other flowers. Behind me here, you can pick all your flowers. There's a jar up there, and it's everything you can get into that jar for $15. While you're there also, there's raw honey, there's handcrafted jams, there's maple syrup, and there's other products that are available there as well. And it's all on an honor system. Well, there are people that work here. It's on an honor system. You go in and you can use Apple iPay or you can use cash, and you just serve yourself and take the pears or the things that you'd like. So just kind of a really neat thing here, some Virginia gold, if you will. But like I say, if you're interested in purchasing a home or selling a home here in the Lexington area, just give Leslie and I a call. Pick up the phone, please. Let us know that you need help. We would be happy to help you to find a home here in the Lexington, Virginia area. It'd be our honor to do that. But here from about 10 to 15 minutes south of Lexington here in the beautiful mountains and valleys of Virginia. Until next time, we'll see you around town.